What's up, guys? This is your man A8 Fix, coming to you with another video. And guys, what we're going to cover today is these clips on the bumper. When your bumper won't stay affixed because of these clips, I'm going to show you how to fix them. What your issue may be, what I'm noticing the issue is if you look at these clips from straight on, if you notice, I'm at a 90-degree angle to the clips, and not really particularly this one, because this one is held in by a screw, but these ones, when the bumper gets pulled away for some reason. And if you look at these, you see the waviness of these. See how high at a 90-degree angle? Do you see how far above here these sit? So when they go into this clip behind here, up in here, what's happening is, because they're at an upward angle, like not that away but upward like that, they're not able to lock into these little clips. If you can, I don't know if you can see those, but here and here where these tabs are, there's clips behind here that snap into these. Because they sit above the clips, they never lock in. So what we need to do is make these clips, instead of pointing upward, we need to actually point them downward a little bit. So to do that, what we're going to do is use the heat. And I have a heat gun, but you guys can use a if you don't have a heat gun, I mean you can use one of those torch lighters. I would keep it away from I don't recommend using that. I would try to get some kind of heat gun, or maybe even some really hot water, and pour it on this, just to make this just to make the tabs more flimsy and pliable. And then we're going to heat them up, and we're going to push down on them and hold them in place, so that we're going to hold them in place long enough for them to cool off again in a new shape, or pointing down, so that they can lock in properly. You don't want them pointing all the way down, but as much as you see them pointing up, you want them pointing down about that much. So hold on a second, guys. I have this little heat gun, got off Amazon. You guys can check this out. This is in the description. So what I'm going to do is just turn this on, and I'm just going to go back and forth over these tabs for a couple minutes, just to make sure that they're pliable. If you can see these tabs, they're very warped. See that here? See how that waviness? See the humps? Those should be taken from the factory. This is all perfectly level. They're all the same height. There's no waviness in between the gaps. It's all perfectly smooth. It's even surface. And these are from the bumper being pulled away. So if you have this issue, this is how to fix it when they're not staying in the clip, so that you get that perfect seam again. So just going to turn on this heat gun. Careful not to ignite any materials behind there, guys, that might draw heat. I'm just going to heat this back and forth. And it's these tabs here. Don't worry about this far tab. That's held by a screw. These are the ones that snap into the clip. So I'm just going to put heat to these. And as you heat them, as they start to get more pliable, they'll actually start to, with the weight of it, bend down a little bit, fall back more into place. You want to wear gloves too, guys. I'm wearing gloves too, to protect my hands from the heat inside. I have to use my hands to bend these down. You just want to check it. Yeah, if you see that they're getting more flimsy, where you can actually push down on them more, they're not as stiff, and that's what you want. So a little bit more heat to these, and then I'll hold them down. Once I hold them down, I'll hold them down for a couple minutes until they cool in the new shape at a slight downward angle. You don't want a terribly big angle, just want it slightly downward so that when it goes into that clip, it can lock in. Because when they go in the clip, they're usually straight ahead. And if they're up, they won't never clip, but if they're down, once they go in it, it'll be forcing itself down into the clip. So I recommend putting them downward just a little bit, tiny bit, over just perfectly level, because for any reason you bump the car again, this will hopefully prevent the bumper from pulling away because of the angle in which they're locked in. I believe it'll give it a little more strength, a little more holding power. So it looks like we're to a point where we can just shut this off, and just want to press down and hold. I'm going to use 2 hands and do this so that I can get all of them at the same time, guys, and I'll let you see when I'm done. Now, guys, they're done, and if you look, see now that I'm looking at a 90-degree angle, they're not sticking up anymore, and that's what you want, because you want them to clip in properly and lock in. So I'm going to lift up on this and see if I can do this with one hand and put this bumper in place and lock. Did you hear that, guys? That snap. Then you just tap it, and there you have your bumper back in place with the factory line. And that's how you fix that, guys. That's the way to fix it when you have that issue. And if you hear that, that's solid. And now once I put that screw back in here, this is not going to pop out anymore, as long as you don't bump as long as you don't have a bump any vehicles or accidentally bump the front bumper on these cars. But that's it, guys. It's your man A8 coming to you with another fix. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, watching all the videos, and watching the full videos when you watch them. And thank you guys for your support. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.